Oh boy, bros. How you guys doing today? Carol here. The ACTMAN says Black Ops 7 is creatively bankrupt. Is it though? Or is this just another one of his hot takes? And his takes are usually kind of lukewarm, not very hot. But yeah, I generally like his content, but I don't know. His COD takes are always really bad. Like generally his COD takes are always really bad. But let's get into it and find out why he says it's creatively bankrupt.
They want you afraid. Fear makes you easier to control.
Playtime is over when Nikki
Starting out with the cosmetics to complain about cosmetics and crossovers in COD.
drops in.
It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's
Bro, dust that shit!
time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
Can't say shit, my fucking dog gets hair everywhere.
It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up.
Do I have to talk about Black Ops 7, Mommy? I can't go to school today. I'm sick. I'm sick.
I don't get you. Don't get you no more.
So Black Ops 7 just had its big reveal trailer and a 17-minute direct video going deep into the weeds of what this game is all about. And from what I've seen, Black Ops 6 is the equivalent of finally coming up with the perfect comeback 8 years after some kid on the playground hit you with the "I know you are, but what am I?" It is proof beyond a reasonable doubt, to me, that Call of Duty is creatively bankrupt.
What? How?
Maybe it has been for a long time. Maybe we've just been in denial. Perhaps
Brother, you thought the one of the worst CODs by the community standards was one of the best, so
some part of me just wanted to be positive at times.
You're stupid.
no, you're not, because you're not gonna make positive COD content. That's not how COD content works. You gotta make negative COD content. You gotta basically become Nero Cinema in them.
The well of ideas is completely dried up, and we are witnessing one of the most creatively confused and unfocused games I've ever seen.
It was a campaign trailer.
What's up, everybody? This is the ACTMAN here, and today it's time for our annual Cock and Ball Torture Hour, aka the reveal of a new Call of Duty.
Please don't make me do this.
Tough shit.
I have never been more excited to talk about a video game than I am right now with Black Ops 7.
I mean, of course you are. You can fake it all you want, but you know negativity for COD gets views, so you're excited, bro.
Look at that. It's Dead Ops Arcade. Remember that? Oh my god, I can pre-order now and get the Reznov Challenge Pack?
Get the Reznov Challenge Pack when you
Complain about pre-orders?
pre-order now.
This is Wait, this isn't even for Black Ops 7. It's what? Remember Reznov?
The pain is difficult, isn't it?
You guys remember him? Look, he's a Force Ghost now for
Or wasn't he in fucking World at War 2?
some reason. Isn't that neat? Remember Harper? Now he's in a robot suit based on a scrapped hero design from Concord. Isn't
No, he's not.
that neat?
I want to die.
Now I am going to reserve
That was a really, you were grasping at straws on that one.
ultimate judgment until I'm able to play the game myself. But if
You're not reserving judgment. You made a fucking 30-minute video saying it's creatively bankrupt. How are you reserving judgment?
what I continue to see is so uninteresting that I don't even want to play it, it's
You've already made a judgment call. You didn't reserve judgment at all.
like a Vanguard situation.
Your title screams, I made a judgment call.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
By the way, most people like Vanguard. He hates all the CODs that the community actually likes.
So I would take every critique in this video with a little grain of salt. Nothing is definitive or
A little? Bro, there's no salt to even have a grain of here.
determined, and we'll see how this plays out. But right now, folks, I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about something.
What happens
Much.
when a franchise continues way longer than it ever should have? Well, eventually you hit a creative wall.
Not really.
It's a wall you can run on, but it doesn't really take you anywhere. It just kind of provides this illusion that you are moving somewhere. For Call of Duty, it's like there's an invisible barrier preventing this series from doing anything truly revolutionary or innovative with the IP. And it's also incapable
That's because every time they do something innovative or change, people like you complain about it.
of achieving its former glory. So we're left in this
The
kind
former glory of having shitty combat
kind of limbo state where you can't even really tell what sort of theme or identity the game is supposed to have. I think the series has done everything it was ever going to be capable of. There are no other magic tricks to show us, except maybe the new fucking Teletubby skin. I'm sure that one's coming in, right?
To be real, I would buy it just to annoy this motherfucker. I literally spite buy this shit. I know somebody in the fucking lobby is gonna bitch and moan about it.
I have to do a separate video on the art style alone, man. Actually, post a comment. Let me know what you think the worst Call of Duty skins or bundles are. I might do a compilation video. When a series goes on for way too long, eventually the studios have to appeal to the lowest common denominator. Nostalgia bait. Remember when this series was fun and cool and you liked it? And now all the new games we're making suck ass and have no real consistency. Well, guess what? If you shut your fucking mouth right now and pre-order Black Ops 7, you'll get the challenge pack. So today we're going to be looking at this trailer, the Black Ops 7 Direct, and just by the way, they're absolutely botting views on this. Have you seen these stats? You expect me to believe this has 31.5 million views in 2
Fuck, he has no basis for this.
days, but can only muster up 45,000 likes, 34,000.
I don't like and or dislike like any video I watch, to be completely honest.
Comments. This is not a ratio where
I even fucking talk. Most people don't even fucking talk to people these days.
people are interacting with this like they do on normal videos. They're botting the fuck out of this. So, you know,
He's huffing that copium.
that's kind of a worrying sign where there's already some
Bet he brings him Battlefield at some point.
sort of manipulation
He's gonna
of
bring up Battlefield at
interest.
some point.
Like, look at this. You expect me to believe 31 million people clicked on this video, but not even 1% of this audience translated to this video? Something ain't right.
They didn't even like. To be fair, the Direct was just kind of like thrown out there randomly. That's something people complained about. Was like the Direct was just kind of like. Oh, by the way, we have a Direct. We didn't tell you about it, but we have a Direct.
Dutch, it just ain't adding up. The big question for today, is there anything that actually looks slightly good about Black Ops
Literally everything about it looks good.
7? No! Why does this game feel like it's doing free advertising for Battlefield 6?
I knew he was gonna bring that shit up.
Let's find out.
Not though.
Real quick though, I don't
COD players do not enjoy Battlefield. They just fucking don't. It doesn't feel the same. Battlefield's already gone back and like tried to like kind of cut down on some of the movement, which the fucking weirdos that love to do the movement shit are not gonna be cool with that.
I want to throw
Actually, they already complained about it.
shade at any of the devs that appeared in this direct. We're here to criticize the product that's being shown. You know the rules. Just don't be a dick to people. Okay, one thing I will say is these maps, I guess I kind of like the Mario Kart 8 aesthetic.
This was a campaign trailer, by the way, so I don't know what the fuck he's critiquing.
It looks super chaotic. I don't know if this is multiplayer.
He didn't. It's literally campaign.
But I could
The first reveal is always campaign. ACTMAN is a COD fan. You should know this. The first reveal is always campaign. At the very end, they give you a little inkling of multiplayer.
see maps like this going one of two ways. Either they're ridiculously fun or they're the worst shit they've ever
It's multiplayer. It's not multiplayer. It's fucking campaign, bro.
come up with. There's
the
like
fuck
no
are we
middle
doing
ground
here?
with if this is their multiplayer design.
Your streets shall once again run red with your blood.
First, it's a psychological game, so you can literally put Mendez in there any way you want if dude's fucked in the head.
Okay, so Raul Menendez is back, or at least a hologram of him. Now, here's a question. Why?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Because Black Ops has already been always been some pseudo and psychological fucking story when it comes to the campaign.
I mean, the actor who played him, Camar de Loreo, well, he's in the next dimension. Why bring back Menendez? I feel like it's both an insult to the character itself and the guy who played him, because
Who the fuck cares about the guy that played him? Like, what kind of weird ass fucking appeal is this? He's dead. You can't use the character. Yeah, he had all the rights to a character that they made up. He just got to be the voice for it. Like, why do we care? Like, rest in peace or whatever, dude. But like, what is this weird appeal to like his memory. Like, what the fuck?
All intents and purposes, like, his arc was complete. What does he have to do? Just come back and be a fucking terrorist again?
Well, considering they said, well, you know what, maybe we'll get there. We'll get there. I'll wait.
Real original.
Is nothing sacred to you?
Of course not. How do you think we sell skins? Now, I will say, I thought it was cool that even though Black Ops 4 didn't have a campaign, they still were like, you know what? Here, play as all these fan favorite characters in Blackout. And it was like a separate thing that didn't feel intrusive, didn't really feel forced. This does. This feels like
Your video? It feels very forced.
we can't come up with a compelling villain on our own.
We can't come up with a compelling argument against this game on our own.
So what's in the recycle bin? Oh,
So let's recycle the complaints we have about every game.
it's Menendez.
Fuck.
Menendez? Wait. I thought I spared your life, ending the perpetual cycle of violence and revenge that was the entire point of Black Ops 2's story, and the character arc that I, David Mason, overcame. I thought you were arrested and charged with war crimes. I didn't commit those crimes. The way this franchise has been handled over the last 5 years
Makes me want to commit a few war crimes of my own.
I like that fucking mission. Here's the fucking, like, I don't know. I like the survival thing.
Menendez is a terrorist.
I see they're still writing A+ dialogue. Menendez, are you a terrorist? No. You look like one.
He
What?
refuses to let me go.
That's what you call ironic.
You know, it seems like Call of
Because he's in his head. He is in his head. It's psychological. He is in Mason's head.
Duty refuses to let the Black Ops story go. I agree. You're going to Nicaragua. Yeah. Wow. That looks like Call of Duty.
In his head. ACTMAN, you've played Black Ops. A lot of that game is going through magical red doors. Because your character is usually fucked in the head. Psychological.
This isn't real.
No shit.
No shit. No shit.
Killing the man is a hell of a lot easier than killing the idea.
What? What the fuck is happening, man? So they just killed Menendez survived. He escaped prison.
All right. Break this down Barney style for you. Menendez is more than likely in Mason's head. He's probably not fucking there. He's probably not even fucking real at this point. And if you know the story, because you know the story, right? At this point in time, Woods would be like 105. Of course he's fucking dead. Are we serious right now? He's like 105. You know you're the campaign. You like campaigns. That's like the whole thing you bitch about with every Call of Duty. The campaign's just not that good anymore. If you knew the campaign, you know he was just dead.
And Woods is dead? They
Holy shit. How are you not able to grasp this?
killed him off screen in a trailer. Wow. I get that this is a trailer, but like, why reveal a character's death in a fucking trailer? Why, like, what?
They didn't reveal his death. They just show he's dead.
You
They didn't show how he died. They just said he's dead.
you just spoiled the game for me. What? Well, I guess that's all they gotta show us for this.
Vesnov challenge pack when you
Oh, fuck you! What am I looking at?
Well, if the game is pre-Black Ops 3 and 4, all this shit makes sense. Literally all of it, except for maybe like the weird-ass fucking gun skins. But Reaper makes sense. Harper wearing an exosuit would make sense. Same with Karma. And who gives a fuck about Ted? It's just the zombies guy. Like, what the fuck? Why are we complaining about that?
Look at this shit. Karma's back. Harper's back. Remember Ted?
No.
You played Call of Duty, right, bro? You do know the bus driver from fucking Transit, right? Are we serious?
Reaper, the black. Look at all this shit.
Reaper would be the robot from 3 and 4. Are we fucking serious right now?
Man. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised why it looks like it has over 278,000 dislikes. That is one heck of a ratio. But you know, maybe this Call of Duty Direct, maybe they'll recover it from there.
The Direct was a lot better. Are you fucking serious? He's gonna complain about the Direct. The Direct was actually good.
This is a story we've been building for years.
Is it?
And Black
You would know. You play the campaigns, ACTMAN. You bitched about like the Modern Warfare 3, the Modern Warfare campaigns.
Ops 7 gives us the opportunity to take valuable player feedback and infuse it directly into our development to make this the best Black.
Players have literally been begging for movement, advanced movement to come back. I don't personally like advanced movement, but they've been begging for it to come back. So they have been listening.
I'm too old for this shit.
They literally say the same shit every year.
Well, that's what developers do. That's why this is still a multi-million-dollar fucking franchise. So regardless of what you, the random YouTubers, and Twitter thinks, the vast majority of the player base likes this shit.
This is the best Call of Duty ever. It's the best Black Ops experience.
Everyone is going to market their shit as the best. What does this fucking take?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing so much. It's just perfect. And I kind of miss that just like brutal honesty of old Vidocs and documentaries. Infuse player
Well, that's not what this is. Why the fuck would that
feedback into the development. What does that mean? We're gonna...
It means they're listening to the players and their feedback like they just recently did when people said they didn't want the skins to come. So they said, you know what? Skins aren't fucking coming to 7. You can still use them in Warzone, but they're not coming to 7.
Listen to the...
So they did listen.
Players and kind of...
They do listen.
Make a game that we think they'd like? Is it like... That's new and revolutionary now. Guys, this year, we're actually gonna listen to what players say about the game. Okay, it's not looking good so far. Now that we're starting off with these like generic shill corporate talking points that don't sound like they're being delivered by a real human being who's being interviewed about a game.
You just want to be negative at this point.
He's
this direct was actually good.
Really passionate about working on. Like, I think what you'll notice about these types of videos is that the people that are talking about the game all sound like they're reading off a teleprompter. So it gives this really like unnatural corporate soulless vibe to it.
You'll be able to squad up with friends or play solo in a fresh and innovative co-op campaign.
Okay, co-op campaign. I like that idea. I'll give you a little bit of props there.
From the start, our goal was to tell a story that could stand on its own while also honoring the legacy of the series.
What?
That doesn't make any fucking sense!
It does, considering you, like myself, played that shit when we were like in our fucking teens. Most people playing that shit now are younger than us. They're not gonna go back and play. Most people are not gonna go back and play some of these games. They just don't. They're not fun to fucking play. They're really not. I'm sorry. They're probably not gonna go back and play the fucking story, fucking Call of Duty, Black Ops fucking 1 and 2. They're just not.
Clearly, you're not.
Maybe they remastered them or some shit.
Not honoring the legacy of the guy who played Raul Menendez because you just revived.
No one gives a fuck about the actor. I'm gonna be blunt and serious. No one gives a shit. No one will ever give a shit. It's a weird appeal you have right now. No one will give a fuck about this.
There's character for no reason. This is a story that literally cannot stand on its own because it's built off of Black Ops 2. I like how they try to pretend like they give a fuck about Call of Duty's legacy. The legacy of this series has been pissed shit on and dug out of the grave. There's no legacy left to honor. Fucking Teletubbies and Hank Hill and American Dad, and there's no honor or respect.
No one cares. It's weird. It is so weird that fucking like X amount of years ago, people bitched and moaned that we didn't get cool shit in the fucking mainline Call of Duty, that mobile got everything that was fucking cool. And then when they started doing the shit in the mainline, people were fucking bitching and moaning like, oh, this isn't what I wanted. This is bullshit. All right, the Call of Duty community has no fucking clue what they really want. They have no fucking clue.
How can a game stand on its own if it has to reconnect to a 13-year-old entry in the series? This is the biggest problem I have. It's like, you should have just done this for Black Ops 3. I don't know why you didn't.
3 is further in the future. This is a story before 3.
This is what I talk about when I
They went like a massive leap forward 3 because they were on the fuck. I think that was after AW. They're like, all right, they went full future. We're going fucking futuristic too.
Creative bankruptcy. Like, this is how far back they have to go for any sort of like inspiration or ideas. They just have to recycle the plot of Black Ops 2. And probably...
How are they recycling it? It's building upon it.
As we...
Like, I think it's like decades later.
Saw with Modern Warfare 2 and 3, end up making just a much worse version of it. I think that's where...
What?
Where we're headed.
What say we wrap this shit up real quick today, okay? I need to hit the beach and work on my tan.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was a good line. Harper might be the only thing I like about this game. Because he sounds like he's too old for this shit and wants to retire on a beach somewhere. But
wow, you picked up on that?
So I played Black Ops 2, and in the best ending, Harper fucking dies. So what this director's doing is canonizing the ending of Black Ops 2. But it does so in such a weird way where they don't even describe it. To the point where it's like what's canon and what's not? Why wouldn't the best ending to Black Ops 2 be the canon one? It leaves all the right doors.
What if it's because it's in Mason's head and Harper's not really there? What if that's part of the story?
Doors open for us.
Because it has a psychological twist to the story, like they said. Going out a limb there.
Sequel. Alex Mason is still alive, so is Frank Woods and Menendez and Karma. I thought the true ending would be Fareed kills Harper, but Karma survives to thwart Menendez so he doesn't escape prison. David spares Raul, and it turns out Woods is a lousy shot. But if Menendez escaped prison, then that means
Menendez is probably fucking dead. This is all probably in fucking Mason's head.
Karma died, but then why is she a skin in the fucking vaulted?
Because it's multiplayer, dude. Who gives a fuck? No one plays multiplayer and goes, I can't play this character because they died in the campaign. Why is this character here? She died in the camp. No one's gonna fucking think that. What the fuck are you talking about right now? Who gives a shit if this character is playable in fucking multiplayer? Are we fucking serious?
Brain hurt.
My brain hurts having to listen to somebody try to wrap their brain around something so fucking simple.
Brain hurt. Brain hurt.
You should do that a lot harder and faster.
Brain hurt. Make it.
Don't stop. Keep going.
It stop. Make the.
No. Don't stop. Keep going.
The pain end.
I'm kidding, ACTMAN. You make good videos. Don't do that.
You know what? Nah.
You just make really bad Call of Duty videos. Like legitimately, everything else you do is pretty good. Your Call of Duty takes. It'd be cool if you kept them to yourself.
Crazy. Actually, you didn't play Black Ops 2. That game was just all in your head.
That's not what they're saying. You're grasping at straws here.
Just crazy, bro. Embrace the madness. No, I don't think I will.
Because it's all in his head.
I guess what bugs me the most about this is we didn't really need answers on what the canon ending of Black Ops 2 was, right? Why did we need that?
Canon's subjective to the player, by the way.
All it seems to have done now is just retroactively make all of our choices feel pointless. I mean, this isn't like Mass Effect 2 where your choices and your progress carries over to the next game and affects it. It's like the gap has been so wide. This is what I mean. Creative bankruptcy. We don't know what the fuck else to do. Go to the future at Black Ops 2. I don't know, man. I just work here.
Is such a good period of time because how have these characters changed over the last 10 years?
They haven't. They were all dead or locked away and you just dug up the corpses.
But you don't know that because you don't know the story. And more than likely, they're all in fucking Mason's head.
They straight up said, actually, nobody died. Everyone is fine, except for that one guy.
You saw Menendez, but you didn't actually see Menendez. You see him on a fucking screen. Motherfucker's probably hallucinating.
Who voice acted a character, and we didn't really like him, so we kind of let him go, you know? We just don't want to fuck with Frank Woods no more.
Frank's fucking dead. He'd be like 105, dog.
This is like the 8th or 9th time where a character has been visibly killed on screen and then just years later in the timeline just miraculously appears again. How many times can they keep doing the same?
He's the same dude who complains about like the weird fucking Warzone campaign shit, right? Like Warzone's not even fucking canon. He'll complain about characters coming back in Warzone. It's just weird as fuck.
Trick. I'm honestly so perplexed, right? Imagine if at the start of Halo 4, Master Chief just reappeared on the Pillar of Autumn and with no explanation, and Captain Keyes is like, oh, you were having a crazy dream too? Here's Cortana. Maybe, you know, some people are probably going to be...
Well, no, because that wouldn't make sense in Halo. There's like never been any like weird mind gamey shit in Halo. Like the little premise of fucking Black Ops is being fucking brainwashed and shit. Well, how is this so hard to grasp?
Saying, ACTMAN, you're getting all autistic about this. Campaign's really not a big deal. I'm sorry, but my suspension of disbelief has been shattered about 15 times already, and we're not even 2 minutes into this.
At the end of Black Ops 2, Raul Menendez was seemingly killed.
Do I have to watch this? What do you
Yeah, because you got to make a fucking video about it.
you mean seemingly? Did we shoot him or not? There was really only 2 choices. What do you mean seemingly killed? Are they doing the my brain wasn't in my skull shit again? What are
Raul Menendez was seemingly killed. Seemingly killed. Seemingly killed. Seemingly killed. Seemingly killed. Seemingly killed. Seemingly killed.
I can't. Somehow Menendez returned. Are you for real right now?
Now
I'm going to laugh so hard in the campaign when this motherfucker's not real and he's been dead for a long time.
in 2035, he's back with a mysterious video threatening to burn the world down in 3 days.
Just a video, so you don't even know. Like, do you physically, unless you physically see him in the campaign, which we don't fucking know, he could still be fucking dead.
Hey, yeah, so it just sounds like the plot of Black Ops 2 all over again. Fantastic.
In response to this imminent threat, the Guild, a global tech conglomerate, has stepped in to offer protection where governments and nations have failed.
Might as well rip the plot of Advanced Warfare while we're at it. What else do we got? Come on, fuck it. Is there anything from I don't know, Big Red 1? Can we salvage anything from that game?
As they uncover a weapon engineered to turn fear into an instrument of war.
Every fucking Call of Duty for the last like 8 years, the plot has been stop the gas or stop the missiles, and we.
Well, that's generally the plot of a war movie, dog, and or game. So what are we complaining about? Usually it comes down to some sort of weapon you need to stop because some bad man is going to use said weapon. That's not creatively bankrupt. That's literally just the premise of like everything war based. The fuck? War, guys. War is creatively bankrupt. So next time there's a conflict in the world, just know that that forward leader is creatively bankrupt because he's choosing to use missiles and or gas. This is stupid.
We get nothing else. We get gas or missiles.
That's kind of how it works.
Your 2 choices.
Where are the missiles?
Tony's got their own missiles. No missiles inside.
Almost missiles.
Oh, God.
2 missiles.
That's 1 missile gone.
2 missiles. Missile 1.
Am I high? Was I exposed to this drug? I could have sworn in last year's Call of Duty, they did this exact same thing. How is this game somehow rehashing last year's Call of Duty? I mean, you want to talk about creative bankruptcy? Wow. What is up with Call of Duty's obsession with the sort of like psychological what you're seeing?
That's just Black Ops, not Call of Duty. Black Ops premise is the psychological shit. Modern Warfare is the more like, giant quotations here, realistic take. Like giant quotations on that.
Isn't real type of story.
That's literally the Black Ops premise.
Telling. You guys remember in the first Black Ops, it wasn't about like what you're seeing isn't real. It was your character has been brainwashed and he's hallucinating.
What are hallucinations, ACTMAN? Things that are not real.
But the hallucinations were never meant to pull you out of the story and be like, oh, that's not real. It was supposed to build up to the big twist at the end. You'd get these little breadcrumbs of like, something isn't quite right. Black Ops 2, the psychological aspect was direct. It wasn't like you're seeing shit that ain't.
You saw a trailer. You don't even know the fucking campaign story yet.
There, it was like, there's this guy, he's manipulating you, he's trying to make David Mason a hate-filled, revenge-seeking asshole, just like he is. And then Black Ops 3 is like, you're in a frozen forest in fucking techno wonderland. And I don't know, I don't know what they're doing anymore.
At the heart of it all is David Mason, returning from Black Ops 2 and now portrayed by Milo Ventimiglia.
See, I feel nothing at this knowledge. I feel nothing. Like, character whose arc was more or less completed is back, played by a completely different person, so it's likely not even going to feel like the same character. Also, since it's been so long since we played as him. It's just creative bankruptcy.
Are you talking about the premise for your video?
David is a true leader, but he's riddled with doubts.
I'm just kidding.
He's always worried, did he do the right thing?
The right thing for what? For what are you talking about? Did he do
Probably the choices he made in the previous games.
the right thing?
Fucking serious?
In regards to
the story, ACTMAN. The story.
You see what I mean? Like, I don't...
How is that hard to grasp?
I don't even know what I'm watching. It's so hard to make...
You're watching a video, the direct, on Black Ops 7, which is focusing mainly on the fucking campaign currently, and you're trying your hardest to make it into something it's not, and trying to act like it's really hard to grasp. Bro, you know it's not.
Sense of this. I feel like I'm a fucking idiot right now.
I didn't say it.
50-50 is one of our new characters.
50-50? What kind of name is that? Are we gonna add Ocho Cinco into this game too?
She's pretty amazing. She's Samoan.
Just a friendly tip for any aspiring writers out there. If you're presenting a new character to an audience as part of an established franchise, you probably don't want to pick their race or where they're from as the first thing you say about them.
Who cares? Like, this is a whatever.
It starts to give COD Vanguard vibes, you know what I mean? Like, imagine if I started a story and I was like, yeah, so this one time I met a guy and he was black, right? You're like, why did you feel the need to mention that at the start of the story?
That's not how what they said came off. You're trying to frame it like it came off that way. It didn't come off that way at all.
Where is this going?
Why do you have such a weird fucking take on this? It didn't even fucking come off that way.
It indicates to me
that says more about you than it does about them. Like, what the fuck was that, dude?
If you immediately start talking about someone's, like, nationality, maybe the other parts of her character are not strong enough to hold up on their own.
She is...
What the fuck was that?
Is willing to get some of her limbs replaced with bionic limb replacements.
Another thing is maybe let the character speak for themselves.
Did you leave out the part, ACTMAN, where they said she had a degenerative disease, so she doesn't want to leave the battlefront? So she chooses to do this?
Instead of just describing their backstory, because that's really, really boring. Like
you left out that part.
How awkward it would have been if Bungie was like, and let's look at Noble Team. Kat, you know, she's got a bionic arm because of some degenerative disease. I don't give a fuck. I don't know this person at all. If it's important...
What the fuck?
Reveal it.
What a weird ass fucking take he has right now. This is like the biggest fucking nitpick I've ever seen in my life.
In the story, you know, leave something for me to uncover rather than directing me towards what I should be caring about or thinking about. She sure does sound like a strong female protagonist.
Well, she's probably not a protagonist. She's just one of the characters. The protagonist would be David Mason. She just happens to be part of the supporting cast.
Alongside...
So... there's that.
These new and returning faces, we're introducing...
You trying to, like, appeal to the people that you, like, annoyed with that fucking... like, the fucking weirdos that dislike you and call you the ACTMAN? Because that was a really fucking weird thing you just did there. Like, that was fucking weird, bro. That felt really forced. Trying to appeal to people that don't fucking like you.
McKagan, portrayed by Kiernan Shipka.
I love how they have a character who's like a CEO of a tech company, and she looks like a fucking vampire. Very accurate portrayal. Very accurate.
Integral to our story is the enduring shadow of Raul Menendez.
Guess you could say Call of Duty is haunted by the ghosts of its past. You know, the subscribe button is right down there.
I'm good.
I'm sorry.
Now, as the world spirals towards chaos once again, the question isn't just whether Menendez is back. It's whether David is...
But if you like ACTMAN, you should subscribe to it.
...is ready to face what that truly means.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What? The question isn't whether he's back or not. What? He's right there. What do you mean? Is he back or not? Look at...
Man, it's like they're giving you fucking breadcrumbs to tell you that he's not really alive. It's like they're spoon feeding you. ACTMAN, he's not actually alive. This is fucking all in dude's head. Have you picked up on that yet? No? Would you like some more? We spoon feed you some more?
He's right fucking there. Did we shoot him or not? It sounds like before we shot him, but he lived, but he didn't go to prison. Because did we shoot him after he escaped prison?
Oh, but come on. It is not that hard to grasp. They literally just fucking fed you the fucking plot. He's not actually alive.
I think the question is, why did the writers bring him back? Don't try to make sense of this in universe. You'll drive yourself crazy. Think about why the writers brought him back. BO2 already ended on a perfect note, as far as I'm concerned. There was more you could have done with it, but you missed your opportunity with Black Ops 3. David already confronted his past when he faced down Menendez, and you as the player got to decide, does Mason go down the path of revenge and follow in the footsteps of Raul? Or does he embrace mercy and defy Menendez, despite the fact that he has every right to take his fucking life for getting his dad killed? Not only are these not going to be the same characters, but they already had completed arcs. Just bringing them back and saying, fight again? This isn't Mario versus Bowser, right? I don't know, man.
Things are gonna progressively get really, really crazy the more you play.
Why? Why? Is there a reason?
Because that's psychological.
Is there a reason we fought zombies in the last game? I barely even remembered that.
We can go to Nicaragua. We can go to Los Angeles, all within the span of seconds because there's no limitations on what this mindscape can bring.
Because you're in dude's head. Jesus Christ, they've been saying it the entire time.
That sounds really fucking awful. There's no limitations in what we can do with the story, therefore it doesn't feel bound by any sort of rules, coherency, logic, or any type of groundedness in some kind of reality.
Because Black Ops story is not grounded in reality, because the majority of it is psychological. I'll probably end up repeating this again.
We can do whatever we want. You know, in creative writing classes in college, they wanted you to write a story without like magic bullshit, because it's such a cheap, lazy cop-out to just be like,
well, psychological stuff isn't considered magical. So there's that.
Oh, how did they get from Nicaragua to Los Angeles in 2 seconds? Oh, magic. It was just...
Because you're in dude's mind. It's in his head. That's not magic. Generally, magic would involve fantasy. They've already covered a few times that this shit is in his head.
It's just in their head. This type of...
That's not magic!
Stuff has to serve a point, and the way that they're...
You don't know the point because the story's not out. It's literally a trailer for the fucking campaign. And you're breaking it down like you played fucking 8 hours of this shit already.
Presenting it is like they don't know what the point is. They don't know.
Why would they tell you the point of the fucking game that doesn't release till fucking November? Hey guys, let's just spoil the entire fucking campaign for you so ACTMAN understands it.
What to do with this series or franchise. It's creatively bankrupt. Okay, I like the idea of a home base.
Can we stop grasping at fucking straws?
It worked in Cold War. It worked last year. Wow, wait, that's actually like something about this? Who would have thought?
Built for solo or co-op play, this campaign pulls you into a threat that demands your attention, twists your expectations, and reminds you exactly why Black Ops stories are so unique.
You smell that? That's irony cooking. That's burnt irony. This looks like, and sounds like, the least unique Black Ops story. I still don't even know what the fuck it is.
Well, you're not supposed to know based off the fucking trailer. Are you... What the fuck?
Is it a sequel to Black Ops 2? A remake? Did we shoot...
It happens. They've already said this. 10 years after the end of Black Ops 2.
Menendez, did he die? Did he not die? They didn't even try to clarify what the canon ending was.
You won't find out till you play the fucking game. What the fuck?
And if you're gonna make a follow-up to a game that has multiple alternate endings, you have to address that. Like,
what if they do? You don't fucking know, and yet you're here like, oh, they did a fucking reveal trailer, and I can't figure out what they're talking about right now. Brother, you were taking way too far into this.
Just tell us what the canon ending...
Tell me the story now, guys. Give me the story now. I need to know the story of the Black Ops 7 campaign right now. I need to know it right now.
was, what decisions they made that you settled on that felt provided the most interesting opportunity for a new story to be told. That's all you had to fucking do. And this is ass.
It's a reveal trailer. It ain't that deep.
This is real ass. Do I even need to talk about the multiplayer? Listen.
You don't fucking play it. Why would we want your opinion on it?
Listen to how they talk about it.
Motherfucker thought like one of the worst CODs was one of the best CODs. Just let that fucking sink in.
It's always about finding the right balance of something brand new as well as delving into some of our past experiences.
Yeah, that's
like, I know I have a hot take and a shit take when it comes to Infinite Warfare because I enjoy that game and a lot of people don't, but I would never fucking glaze the shit out of it.
Part of the
this dude glazed a fucking Call of Duty that no one fucking liked.
Problem. The series has run its course and there's nothing left to do but
it doesn't need to do anything else. Call of Duty doesn't need to change. Because when it does change, you have people like you who bitch and moan that they fucking changed. But when they rehash shit, you bitch and moan because they don't change. Fucking pick a lane and stick in it.
Make the Modern Warfare series and remake the Black Ops series.
Not a remake, this is a sequel.
The overclock system puts even more agency and power into the hands of our players, allowing more customization of your gameplay experience than ever before.
I don't know what any of that means.
I'll break it down for you again, Barney style. Infinite Warfare. You could modify your score streaks to do different things based on the modification. Now, with the caveat that it would make it sometimes cost more to use. It would give it new abilities. They're giving you the ability to give your gear, your fucking throwables, your fucking all that shit, new abilities.
What does that mean?
There you go.
Expanding Omni movement to include new ways to outmaneuver.
New ways to outmaneuver. No, bro.
Well, if it's not a run and it's just a jump and you're just bouncing off the wall, it is new for Call of Duty.
We're back to this. We're back to the bottomless pit in the middle of the map.
Wait. That's your complaint? Your complaint's the fucking pit? Not the movement, the pit? Are you what the fuck?
The reason why this is so funny, I'm just gonna play you a clip from one of my favorite and a very underrated review.
So you're going down this lane, and oh gee, it's a big flat wall. I wonder if I can run on that. No, hey look, it's another big flat wall in a bottomless pit. I wonder if the game wants me to wall run here. Please tell me, what meaningful interaction does this create? How is this interesting? How does it add anything? But more importantly, why does this make the mechanics worth adding to your game and your franchise to begin with? This wall run over the bottomless pit, what does it meaningfully add that
You thought this was a good clip? You legitimately thought this was a good clip? You put this in your fucking video?
a regular path doesn't, other than this appearance of danger, or the ability to run on one of these super obvious designated wall running walls, oftentimes literally marked with directional arrows like we're fucking stupid.
You're fucking stupid.
Shout out Fabian. This might be the best proof I can show you to illustrate how stagnant this franchise is.
You didn't prove anything. You literally did nothing there. You fucking stuck your hand deep up in your asshole and pulled out a clip complaining about Infinite Warfare. And the reason people were complaining about that game is because they were over the advanced movement at the time and really wanted to go back to boots on the ground, which, by the way, they really fucking didn't. I mean, they thought they did, but they didn't.
I mean, it's like they can't even fake it, man.
We've also taken a close look at feedback and have made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience.
What am I listening to? This is just a bunch of nonsense jargon words. We're listening to feedback and prioritizing, balancing our enhanced movement capabilities to provide unique and dynamic video.
For the record, he doesn't really play multiplayer. He plays like at the start. His opinions on multiplayer are arguably 10 times worse than his campaign opinions.
Video game interactions and our futuristic science fiction first-person shooter to optimize.
He wants all the games to play like the original MW2, which objectively to this day, that game plays like fucking dog shit. I love that game. I grew up playing that game, but that game plays like shit.
Everyone's playing like what the fuck? It's just gobbledygook. This is just horseradish. I mean, I got a bunch of other notes I could talk about, but honestly, I'm just kind of done. Like, The last thing I want to mention is the skin.
Oh god, skins.
Now,
this is gonna age like fine fucking wine, ACTMAN. Fine fucking wine.
We are so creatively bankrupt with this series, we have to sell skins for a character that died like 7 games ago.
How is it that you could have takes this fucking bad? How? Not a single person who plays fucking multiplayer is looking at the character and going, I can't play as this guy, he's dead. Nobody.
I think that's another point. Reznov hasn't even been relevant to the story in 13 years. And in Black Ops 2, he was briefly mentioned once as kind of like a little bit of fan service. We're being sold cosmetics for characters written by people who aren't even at the company anymore. All this series is capable of doing is rehashing its best ideas that other people created and made and put love into. But like clones, the longer you stretch this DNA, the worse it ends up becoming. Modern Warfare 3, for example. Eventually you need a new batch of DNA to produce a new army. Yeah, I'm about as excited for Black Ops 7 as I would be a colonoscopy. Clearly, I'm not the only one. The decision to do back-to-back Black Ops games, to also pull all of this source material from the best story the franchise has ever offered, these are just terrible decisions. Remember how they treated Modern Warfare 3, okay? Like, I can't think of anything that was shown in both of these two videos that I was like, wow, that's unique or different, or that's kind of cool. And maybe that's
because you've become like every other person who makes videos on Call of Duty. You have to go out of your way to make negative fucking content about it. You literally have to go out of your way to make negative content about it because that's the only content anybody watches in Call of Duty anymore. It's from fucking YouTubers who parrot the same fucking stupid talking points, and even when they get a good one, like Nero Cinema, they're like, oh, they fucking removed the skins. Yeah, well, you can still use them in Warzone, so let's still complain about that. And don't think they won't put more skins in the game. They're gonna put skins in the fucking game. You probably would get less skins in the game if they didn't have fucking Warzone. So if you want to complain about anything, complain about fucking Warzone. These fucking talking points from these fucking creators are so fucking stupid. They're literally stupid. The dude spent over 75% of the video complaining about a story to a game he knows nothing about yet. And for what? And then when they show multiplayer, he complains. I just don't get it. I think when it comes to other things, he makes really good content. But ACTMAN, COD ain't your thing anymore, guy. I hate to break it to you. COD's not your thing. As far as like your takes, you could maybe you enjoy the game low key. Maybe you still play some of the old ones. Fucking doubt it. But I think your takes are just not there. And I hate to break it to you and anyone else out there making content like this. You are a vocal minority. You will forever be the vocal minority. The game will still sell well. It is still going to sell to the average fucking person who's going to come home from their 9 to 5. Pop in fucking Call of Duty, or I guess does he might even know disc anymore? Turn their fucking game on and just fucking enjoy it. But anyway, guys, I'm fucking out. I'll leave a link to ACTMAN's video. If you like it, go watch it. Subscribe to his videos. Like it, whatever. But this has been Harold. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you. I've stupid. Thanks to the 5 of you that subscribed to my channel. We're up to 11 now, boys. Take it easy, guys.